Welcome to The American Dream, a show that started right here in San Diego, America's finest city, that now spans positive media all across the country, real stories in real neighborhoods. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, and here's The American Dream. Welcome to The American Dream, a real show, not a reality show. The real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
It's not just about what you're living in, but the community you're going to live in.
High-rise luxury living.
People are the vehicle, people are the connection, people are the expansion.
Helping folks just like you find your dream home.
It just never disappoints.
Real stories in real neighborhoods with real experts.
In case you haven't heard of the latest sports craze, pickleball has recently surged in popularity and it's taking the nation by storm. It is a fun, fast-paced social game that can be enjoyed by all ages and all skill levels. I'm Jennifer Coleman, your host for The American Dream. And today, we're in the beautiful town of Fuquay, Varina, a suburb of Raleigh, and where I grew up. We're here at the Bentwins Country Club, where pickleball, tennis, golf, and swim are enjoyed by many. I have here with me Kim Hilt, Member Relations and Program Director at Bentwins, and Coach Cole, the owner and founder of Big NC Tennis. Coach Cole, tell me a little bit more about pickleball.
It's a new sport, it's a fast-growing sport in the United States, and it's really fun to play.
Why do you think that people love pickleball so much?
Because you can go to a clinic, you can learn in 1 hour and start playing a match almost immediately. It's great for the whole family and it's easy to learn.
Kim, what are some things that you guys do here at Bentwins that involve pickleball and tennis?
So we have UTR and USTA tennis and pickleball programs. We have kids programs, we have summer camp. Everything that we do involves tennis and pickleball in most any way, shape, and form.
Awesome. What other things do you guys offer here at Bentwins beyond the pickleball and tennis?
So here at Bentwins, we have golf. We have a beautiful 18-hole golf course. We have a main clubhouse facility. We have our pavilion clubhouse that has a grill and a bar. We have our beautiful pool area that's just been built starting last year. And then of course our courts are lighted so we can play pickleball and tennis at night.
And Cole, I've heard people refer to pickleball as a sport that's for older people to play. What are your thoughts on that?
I think it started that way because it's so easy to play and it's easy for you guys to learn, but I see a lot of teenagers play it, a lot of young adults play it. I play it. I don't think I'm that old, so I think it's great for anybody. So.
That's so great. Well, thank you, Kim and Cole, for joining me today. We are now going to head to one of my favorite new construction communities. It's just a mile down the street, Meadow Bluffs, and it's built by a local custom builder, Massengill Design Build. Hey, Nikki.
Hey,
it's so great to see you again.
Great to see you too. Welcome.
We were just over at Bentwins checking out the tennis and pickleball courts, and we thought we'd stop by and check out what you had going on here.
Cool.
Can you give me a little overview about Meadow Bluffs?
Meadow Bluffs is built by Massengill Design Build. Blake Massengill is the president and owner of the company. There was 247 homes in the home site. We're down to limited opportunities right now, but we have full amenities. The way that Blake designed the neighborhood was that he created sidewalks on both sides of the street and kind of created where it was circular so everybody can walk in circles. You've got the neighborhood pool, the playground, the dog park, but of the 100 acres, 35 acres is designated open space.
Oh, wow.
We don't believe in clear cutting. We want you to look out the window. We want you to be able to see trees. Blake is one of the few builders that lets you customize and personalize his home. So customization would be, build the home your way. Do you need a sunroom, walk up third floor, basement, office, however. And then personalizing is picking your interior colors, floor to ceiling and everything in between.
So I know you mentioned that you're about sold out here in Meadow Bluff. So what do you have coming next?
Oh, we're so excited. Forest Bluffs, we just launched this neighborhood. Our website just got up and running. We're having our grand opening in a few weeks. There's only 74 home sites in this neighborhood, and it's very private.
Awesome. Well, Nikki, thank you so much for your time today.
You're welcome.
It was great to see you.
Great to see you too.
Whether you're looking to get more competitive with your pickleball game or find a new home, my beautiful hometown of Fuquay, Varina might just have what you're looking for. Give me a call. I'd love to show you around town. I'm your host, Jennifer Coleman. See you next time.
Welcome to the American Dream TV. I'm your host, Autumn Dubois, and today I am here at Carter-Finley Stadium, home of NC State football. Today, I'm going to show you a little bit more about the unique spirit of this place before heading over to the Players Retreat, a local hotspot for all things NC State in Raleigh, located right next to campus. Come on, let's go check it out. I'm here on Wayne Day Family Field at Carter-Finley Stadium, home of the NC State Wolfpack football team. Built in 1966, Carter-Finley has just shy of 60,000 seats, featuring food, fun, people, games, everything. Rain or shine, this is where you want to be on Saturdays in Raleigh. The stadium has most recently hosted the NHL Stadium Series, where the Carolina Hurricanes had the Washington Capitals right here playing on the ice on the field. I hope you can see why this place is so special to me, not just on Saturdays, but all of the time. Now it's time to head back to main campus over to Players Retreat. We're going to meet the owner, Gus Gussler, and learn a little bit more about some different side of NC State history. We're here now at Players Retreat, right across the street from the main campus of NC State University. I'm here with Gus Gussler, proprietor and owner, and he's going to tell us a little bit more about this place and what makes it so special. Gus, tell me a little bit about just how you ended up here and why you own Players Retreat today.
I came here to go to school at State in 1967, and this was the first bar I came to, and probably the last one. And Bernie knew me because I was a regular and he needed a cook, and I came in, I was the pizza chef, went to law school and became a lawyer, and I was coming in here all the time, and Bernie and Mickey sold the PR to another gentleman, Pete Gerald, who kept it going for 10 years, and then there was a new landlord that bought the building and increased his rent, and he wasn't doing very well financially with it, so he called me and said, "You love the PR, so I know you won't change it, you'll keep it." And basically, he made me a deal I couldn't turn down, so I agreed to buy it, and that was in November 25th, 2005. This place means so much to North Carolina State.
It's like a step back in time. I mean, you feel like you are just immersed in NC State history and culture, and there's nowhere else like that I'm aware of. So.
Well, it's like an NC State sports museum. We've always had the PR charity golf tournament. We got on the wall back there. We've got going back in the 70s all the way up. Wow. We'll get kids come in saying, "My grandfather played in the 1981 PR tournament." He says his picture's on the wall. Where is it? And they go back and look at it. Our grandfathers will bring them in here and show them their pictures. That's so it's so been cool. Like a Scottish pub or tavern in Scotland or Ireland. Everybody got along, never a problem. And Bernie was a very smart man. He figured out that you take all these people like that in one room together with alcohol, you had to have some rules. And one of the rules he had was, if you fight, you can't go. So that's always been the rule. That was the rule with the second owner. That's our rule. Whenever we play UNC, 1 hour before game time, we take all the white toilet paper out of the bathrooms and we put powder blue toilet paper in the bathrooms. It cost me $4 a roll for that stuff, but it's worth it.
Specialty item right there.
It is. Although we have caught some Carolina people coming in here, sneaking in the bathroom game day and stealing the powder blue toilet paper. I know who you are.
Well, thank you, Gus. This has been really interesting. It's just so cool to learn about such a special place to Raleigh, and I hope it never changes.
I do as well.
Yeah.
I hope it's here for another 100 years.
Me too. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining me today to learn a little bit more about NC State football and this special place, the Players Retreat. I'm going to go take a walk around campus now that the rain has stopped, but I'll see you on the next episode of American Dream TV.
Welcome to the American Dream TV. I'm your host, Dana Wicker-Cantrell. Today we are at the farm at Penny Lane, which is a locally planned community in Chatham County. Let's check it out. Now we're here at the community garden at the farm at Penny Lane, and I'm joined by Tava Mahadevan, who's one of the principals and kind of the brainchild behind this entire program. Tava, thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
I know that you, along with many others, including Amy Blank Wilson and Garmin Holmes, along with the county, I know Lee Bowman was involved. I know you've had a lot of faith-based programs involved. I would love for you to talk a little bit about, we're here in the garden, but what's around us?
Yeah, so as you see, so this is a public-private partnership. This is a very unique partnership. It's UNC School of Social Work, UNC Department of Psychiatry, the Center for Excellence, and many local groups, civic groups, faith-based groups, the county. So we are working all together for a common purpose to serve people with serious and persistent mental illness, especially in our community here, and also veterans impacted by mental illness, to not only heal from symptoms, but to also live a very productive life like you and me. So part of the work that we do here is, as you see, we have a garden. Being able to give purpose to someone, I think giving purpose is incredibly important. But even moving beyond that, a safe, affordable place to live. Most of the folks that we work with live with fixed income, less than $1,000 a month. And these homes are going to be about $250 a month in rent. So folks have some money left over to be able to do some other things. So we have some big plans and big ideas, and it's finally coming together. We are really focusing on some of those non-medical drivers of health. So things like people to be able to have a purpose in their life is a huge part of what we do. So one of the examples of that we have here is animal-assisted programming. So we have chickens, we train emotional support dogs over here. We work with Chatham County Shelter. So every dog that we bring in here and our clients actually train them. It's amazing the impact on someone who's able to train a dog that was going to be euthanized, and then that dog's become an emotional support dog for someone. So it's a win-win.
And I also want to touch on, who do these homes benefit?
So there are 15 homes. It's not a lot, but it's 15 homes that we can really start to plan for folks with living with serious and persistent mental illness. So those are things like schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, major depression. So folks who are served through the UNC's Department of Psychiatry, the Center for Excellence in Community Mental Health. And then 5 of the homes are for veterans. These are veterans with special needs. So we'll be working very closely with local veteran organizations and the VA in terms of figuring out who those 5 people are going to be able to live here. This is going to really inform us how we can quickly scale this to other communities, and that's our main goal.
Thank you so much for joining me today, Tava. I can't wait to see this finished later this year.
Thank you very much, Dana. Thanks for coming.
Thank you so much for spending this time with me today at the farm at Penny Lane. I'm so excited that I got to share this amazing project with you, and I look forward to seeing you next time on the American Dream TV.
Welcome to another beautiful day here in North Carolina. I'm Sherry Haggerty and your host of the American Dream Selling Raleigh. Today we're going to start off in downtown Raleigh and then we're going to head to Durham for some real fun. As you may know, Raleigh and the entire Triangle area is one of the fastest growing areas in the country, receiving numerous accolades for best place to relocate. This evolving landscape is due in part to those we call the creative class. This is a collective of individuals who shape the very soul of our city. They include artists, designers, musicians, and entrepreneurs who create the vibe and transform urban life here as we know it. Here at the American Dream, we're not just about the cities, but we're about the people that make them thrive. One of those individuals who's been a driving force in the creative class for the last 3 decades is my good friend, David Baldwin. His many titles include Creative Director, founder of Baldwin & a local Raleigh advertising agency. He's the co-founder of Ponysaurus Brewing in Durham, North Carolina. He's the former chairman of the One Club in New York City, and he's a best-selling author of The Belief Economy. Let's go inside and meet David Baldwin. David, hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thank you for doing this.
Welcome. Welcome to the
It's
space.
gorgeous. So tell me some things that you've worked on in the past that were most interesting to you, and then kind of what you're working on now that might be exciting.
Sure. Like I said before, we're trying to practice business as a force for good. So we look for clients that are business as a force for good. So some of the clients that we've had in the past, we've worked with Burt's Bees, we introduced Cree LED lighting. We have a startup called Circ that's all about the circular economy of helping to diminish the landfills with fast fashion. So those are the kind of clients and opportunities that we just get really excited about. And so we're really walking the walk and practicing what we preach.
Right. So David, the subtitle of your book, The Belief Economy, is How to Give a Damn, Stop Selling, and Create Buy-In. What is it about the responsibility of business to create positive change?
The idea came from this Harvard professor named Michael Porter, who came up with the idea that in our capitalist framework that we live in, business has a role in actually creating positive change. Everything is, how do we create a business proposition around making things better for people?
Which is great. In a community full of new ideas, how do you keep standing out and innovating? I mean, for example, Ponysaurus. I mean, there are breweries popping up everywhere. What makes this different? What did you see as the white space in the market, and what is it to you?
Yeah, I think what we wanted to do was, we're not just gonna make beer, we're gonna actually build community. And by that, what we mean is wherever we go, we're gonna actually try to be a business as a force for good. The brand is just all about bringing people together and creating empathy with each other and fellowship and friendship. That's what it's about.
Yeah. I couldn't think of a better way to end this day than to bring you right here to Ponysaurus Brewing in Durham, North Carolina. As you can see, nurturing the creative class is forging a path forward to a prosperous future and making cities like Raleigh and Durham truly an extraordinary place to call home. I'm Sherry Haggerty and your host of The American Dream. We'll see you next time.
Hello, all you cool cats and kittens. I'm Linda Trevor, your host of American Dreams Selling Carry. I'd like to welcome you to the Carolina Tiger Rescue in Pittsboro, North Carolina. This wildlife sanctuary, dedicated to saving and protecting wildcats, is only about 30 minutes outside of Cary. Let's take a look around, but before we do, I have to change. For a moment, I thought I was Carol. Hey, Luis, thanks for having us here today, and I can't wait to learn more about the Carolina Tiger Rescue.
Well, thank you for coming out, Linda. I'm excited to talk a little bit about our mission out here at the sanctuary.
Well, tell us more of who are we fortunate to have behind us.
So behind us, as he's walking away, is Capriccio Tiger. He is one of the tigers that we rescued from a closing roadside zoo in Colorado back in 2016. He's been with us for about 7 years. He's one of our biggest tigers, weighing in at 460 pounds. So he's definitely a crowd favorite out here at Carolina Tiger Rescue.
Got it.
Our mission at Carolina Tiger Rescue is to save and protect wild cats, both in captivity and in the wild. And we do that through 3 main sort of core tenets that we have out here. That's rescue, education, and advocacy.
Can you tell us about other ways or the many ways people can help?
Absolutely. So obviously we'd love a donation, but if you're looking to get a little bit more involved in the sanctuary, we have volunteer opportunities that people can explore. We have 4 different types of volunteers: construction, gift shop volunteers, tour guides, and then animal care, which is a popular one. We couldn't do what we do here without them.
Well, thanks again for having us here today, and we look forward to telling more people about this great place.
Awesome. Thank you, Linda.
You're welcome. As you can see, the Carolina Tiger Rescue is not only a fun family adventure, but is educational and a great way to support our special wildlife. Now we're going to take a drive back to Cary, where I'm going to show you a stunning home in the Regency neighborhood. See you there. Welcome to this exquisite home at Devonbrook Lane in Cary, North Carolina. Imagine lounging by this sparkling swimming pool, basking in the warm Carolina sun on an almost 2-acre lot. It's the perfect oasis for relaxation and rejuvenation. Whether you're looking to take a refreshing dip, entertain friends poolside, or simply enjoy the tranquility of your own backyard, this space has it all. Now, let's venture inside and explore this remarkable home where luxury and comfort seamlessly combine. As we step through the front door, we are greeted by a grand entrance that sets the stage for the exceptional living experience you'll find within. We have a cozy sitting area, perfect for intimate conversations, and large windows that flood this space with natural light, creating an inviting and warm ambience. Prepare to be amazed by this gourmet chef's kitchen designed to inspire culinary creativity. It boasts top-of-the-line stainless steel appliances, sleek granite countertops, and an abundance of cabinets and storage space, all open to a grand family room. Thanks so much for checking out Carolina Tiger Rescue in Cary, North Carolina with me today. I hope you've enjoyed this glimpse into the extraordinary lifestyle that awaits you here. I'm Linda Trevor, and I'll see you on the next episode of American Dream.
Welcome back to Fayetteville, North Carolina. Today, we will be visiting one of our beautiful golf courses called Gates 4. I do have a little surprise for you at the end of the show, and I cannot wait to share it with you. My name is Ute Beltate. I'm your host with American Dream TV. The Gates 4 community consists of nearly 1,000 acres, which includes 850 residential homes. Within the next 10 years, there will be an additional 300 homes added to the community. Gates 4 hosts 100+ golf tournaments and events annually. It is also the home of the Cumberland County Golf Championship. Let's go ahead, go to the clubhouse and meet the general manager, Kevin LaVertue. I'm here with Kevin LaVertue from the Gates 4 Country Club. Kevin, when was Gates 4 founded and who are the founders?
Gates 4 was founded in 1967. There was 4 local businessmen who started with the venture to develop an 18-hole golf course that was designed by Willard Burke. So the name of Gates 4 in 1974, J.P. Riddle founded the property. They purchased the property in December of 1974, and him and his family continued to operate it. And at that time when he purchased it, he was planning to develop the property, so they needed a name for marketing purposes. So they took, from the original name, Iron Gate, they took the gate and they put it with 4. So 4, we were never intended to have 4 gates here, for people to access, but the 4 was the component of the different styles of homes that were going to be here. So single family homes, patio homes, condos, and then the stay and play, which they were going to build to the 4th component for golfers to come in, stay and play, and come in for the weekend or travel in like they do in the Pinehurst area. The 4th component was never built, but that's where the name Gates 4 came from.
Super interesting.
In addition to the 18-hole championship golf course, we've got 4 USTA tennis courts. We've got an Olympic-sized swimming pool, JP's Bar and Grill that members enjoy, fully stocked pro shop. We've got a driving range, putting green, short game area, and then we've also got a ballroom which can hold up to 300 people. Throughout each month, we have a tremendous amount of entertainment and activities always going on for members and their guests to enjoy the lifestyle that Gates 4 provides.
And speaking of that, we have a huge event planned tonight. Elvis and Johnny Cash are going to visit. Shall we meet the king of rock and roll?
Let's do it.
Thank you for joining me today. If you come to Fayetteville, North Carolina, please don't forget to stop by this beautiful golf course community of Gates 4. It truly has a lot to offer. I hope you enjoyed the show. My name is Ute Beltate, and I cannot wait for you to join me on my next adventure right here on American Dream TV.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show, produced from America's finest city, but shot in the heart of your neighborhoods. Don't forget positive media when the world really needs it. Follow us on social media at The American Dream TV. See you next time. In the meantime, cheers to your American dream.